Okay, so what do we have for you for February? Let me just take a quick look at my notes. All right, so we have the sun in Aquarius in February with a new moon in Aquarius. I believe we have a full moon in Pisces coming. So for you, let's see what we have activated. Your 8th house is activated. If you're, let's see, could be some deep diving for you, some deep, real intuitive things coming through. You could have issues like going on with like banks, loans, bursaries, things like that, where you're trying to maybe put together some integration of different projects through and things that you're working on. There's a lot for you for this Aquarius sun season. This is about, thinking out of the box, coming up with more inspiration, coming out of this, we're in the winter time in the Northern Hemisphere, but that's why I'm bringing in some medicinal botanical card so we can see where that lands for you for this month. But you could have heightened psychic downloads coming through, like you're working through something, but you know how to manifest it through. And if you haven't, you're going to be working on some of that spiritual connection this month. So I've also pulled a guidance from the Energy Oracle to see what energy needs to be brought through for you for this month. So we'll do those at the end. So hang tight till the end of the reading. All right, so let's see what we have. So the underlining energy, you're trying to pick a path, right, that suits you. And this is 2 of Wands is usually, I find Wands to be a good manifesting card because they're a fire card and they're action oriented. So you're contemplating, you're getting ready to really pick the path that you really want to maybe go down, which you're looking out into the vast opportunity, and which one of the paths are you going to choose. So you're contemplating right now for this month anyway, because that's one of your underlining energies that are here. So as we go through your reading, I just want to take a quick look at the bottom of the deck, a few cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands in reverse form, some of you in the Ace of Swords. Okay, so reverse. So, there could be someone around you that might have a small surgery this month or coming through. It looks good to me for any of you. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but it looks like, there could be someone around you that might need a surgery or something coming through for that. But with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the King of Wands in reverse, there could be some jealous people around you, but you're in perfect control of kind of working through some of that gossipy, jealous energy if there's anything coming through there or that resonates somewhat for you. All right, so let's go into your cards. And two, for you, Cancer, I think, we have had such a brigade of planets in Capricorn, which is really mostly been affecting maybe your 7th house, which is, your commitments with people and relationships. You can see like some relationships falling away, some that you really, you're ready to release and let go, but you have you're seeing a different dynamic maybe with past relationships, things that maybe aren't really serving you, or people that aren't really like-minded and bringing you the same. You're kind of going to find that you're going to work towards maybe going more to people that are a little more like-minded or have your same things at heart and in the mind. And I think you're going to follow some of that for February. In this reading, we have a couple, we have a Page of Swords and a Knight of Pentacles. There could be some gossip or some news or information like around you. Just make sure that you're not involved in the gossip, right? Because it kind of comes through, and I see you more like diligently working steady growth towards business and projects in, this King of Pentacles is bringing through like business matters, science matters, things that can make you some money what you're working towards and gearing yourself towards. And it's a very grounded energy. So, or it can be like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, another kind of energy that's around you. But I feel like it's bringing through slow and steady growth of what you need to integrate to make projects come to life for yourself for this month anyway. Because again, you're getting ready, you're choosing a path, you're choosing a new route, a new direction. So you're going to take it slow and steady. You're going to have all the courage and strength that is needed, right? Because the strength card is here, and the Aquarius sun is ruling your 8th house, and the strength card is card number 8, as above so below, right? It's about the infinity symbol. So I feel like you're wrapping up some karmic things too here in this month, whether it be with relationships, past friendships, relationships. You're kind of wrapping up a karmic deal or something, an agreement that you signed maybe when you were coming through in this lifetime. So I feel some of this energy coming through off these cards, and you're going to have everything it takes to be wise and smart and loyal to what you need to do to make the choices that you're going to make. You might not make them in February. However, you're contemplating. You're in a mode of contemplation. And you're a Cancer, so it's a sensitivity. It's you're aware. You're very mindful and aware of the spiritual connections that maybe are around you. So what is your spiritual kind of daily routine that you practice to bring all this steady energy in your physical body with your mind, body, mind, and soul? You're integrating that, and it's really nice to see you using that sensitivity, that awareness this month, because it gets the job done. You're not in any upheavals or disasters here. You're maintaining and going through the motions of what's here for you. And mostly I think it's about for you like financial and relationships, whether it be love or just platonic or real relationships. This is the dynamic that's playing itself through for you. Some of you might plan a trip or travel or a rest period where you want to take a break, take a trip, travel, maybe take a long weekend. That's here for you, Cancer, for this month. If you're planning anything, happy, safe travels. I know Mercury does go retrograde in February. I'm not sure of the date. But just double check and check travel plans before you go. So that is here for you too. And maybe some of you are trying to decide on where to go, where to take the break, and what's coming through for you right there. Do have the Lovers card, so some of you are choosing in love, right? It's that, you're deciding. Maybe some of you are dating and, trying to see what's out there. So for those of you who are unhitched, you might want to, look at the opportunities coming your way. The 8 of Wands is pointing directly to the Sun, which is in reverse right here. And I love the Sun card. Either way you get this, on its face, it's about happiness, inner child. It's about bliss point. It can be about children, too. Some of you might be, welcoming in a child or a grandchild or something like that. That could be on the horizon too. But the Sun card is usually about happiness and the bliss point. So you're coming into the month with some tension, some dynamic of tension, gossip, and different things that you're trying to figure out within relationships. And I get that. I totally get that. But you're coming out of the month really with a strong, happy, carefree type feeling. Because the Sun both ways is, no matter which way you can get the Sun, it's always good, whether it's reversed, upright, or reversed. But you do have a lot of opportunities coming your way in the 8 of Wands, and it is very lucky. It's opportunities for trip, for travel, for projects, for new relationships to come through with the Lovers card. So there's a lot to choose from this month for you. In your card, I see a lot of yellow in these cards, which, it's about the solar plexus, the will, the I am, that golden energy, right? And it's coming through here. So, the chakra system is so important. Your energy level is so important. I think you're going to find that February is kind of lighting you up a little bit, and that's kind of nice to see, because it is a long winter. And I'm practicing the Imbolc this year, which is, winter is ending and the days will start getting longer into Beltane, and that's why I chose the botanical card to bring that in as a little special something, that little special message, I guess, for coming into the winter time, where you should be hunkering down and taking time to just chill, right? And you don't have to be as creative. You don't have to be as have everything done and set. It's a time to really work through and nourish and take care of the self, so that when the spring comes, then the fire energy starts to really push through. So enjoy your respite, your peace, your time of making choices and changes that are coming through for you. The Four of Swords sometimes, not in this reading because I'm not feeling it and there's not other cards around it to denote it, but it could be like the common cold too. So it can come through as that sometimes. So that could be something that you're for health. But other than that, these cards look really good. It's just using and maintaining the strength at a slow and steady pace for any projects, business matters. Some of you could be studying, learning, really captivating how to really market yourself this month and figuring out what the next step is going to be, which is really nice. And some of you, again, you're filtering through relationships. What is good for you and what is no longer good. But you're going to find your happy place. You're going to come into that bliss point. But for the month of February, Cancer, I guess my main message to you is to get in touch with that inner child. Feel some of that energy of the magic of that, because it really is a sweet energy, and these cards are really good. Let's take a look at the botanical. So you received Salal, which is a very sturdy, healthy, dark green, shiny leaf, right? So that's growth and it's forward motion. The Salal leaves are used in many, they're a very thick leaf, very leathery, thick, beautiful leaf, and they're used very much in floral arrangements. But the meaning of Salal is to be subdued. So this is a month where you're going to be feeling some subdued energy. And of course, the berries and the flowers are used medicinally in jellies, in syrups, in all kinds of intake of, really sweet, kind of bittersweet. Salal is, but they use it a lot in jellies and jams, and it was a very, big in gardens, especially in England, I think. But it is very edible, and a lot of people, the key to this, Cancer, and maybe this resonates for you a little bit, this is a plant that flowers with a really thick leaf that you can use for an appetite suppressant. So for this month, this is calling to subdue. Don't overeat. Don't if you find yourself doing that, Salal is a natural supplement. People pay a lot of money for supplements to try to, curb their appetite and things like that. So that's definitely coming through for you. But it's mostly about moderation and balance, right? It's kind of got the Temperance card energy to it in the tarot. It's about moderation and patience and just, doing your thing and trying to suppress any urges that might come through for you for this month. And it also speaks to the Chariot card in the tarot, which is about strength and don't let anything distract you from any forward motion. Just take your time with it and balance through. All right. So subdue those things, anything that's not helpful, but be kind to yourself and, take care of yourself for this month, because that's where it's kind of landing for you. So if you need a bunch of flowers, you can go to the and you'll probably find a lot of bunches of flowers with these Salal leaves in it. And if you find yourself gravitating, go back to this card reading. Let's take a look at your guidance for the month. Ooh, you received the fifth chakra. Wow, the fifth chakra is Archangel Gabriel. And you can see in this picture his throat chakra is activated. Because the fifth chakra is the throat. So you need to communicate within relationships, what's going on for you, where you feel the tension. It's time. This month of February for you is about speaking your piece. It's also in numerology, the card number 39. 3 is like the Trinity, yes, right? It's about ascended mastery. And 9 is some type of spiritual completion is coming through for you for this month. But the energy of this card is about activating the voice chakra, the throat, right? So if you feel it's blocked, if you feel you coughing, if you feel scratchy throat, those are signs that your chakra might be blocked. Open it up. Do some breathing, some Reiki, things like that, yoga. It will help to clear the chakra system. So, Archangel Gabriel, he's going to send powerful energy to that chakra for you. And it's all about communicating for you to express and to connect with others. So if you've had any trouble expressing the emotion or anything in the past, it's time, to really open it up and be aware. And try to journal or let things flow naturally. Get it on paper if you need to before speaking it. But there could be some communication project in the works for you too, where he's getting you ready to activate that. So very nice reading for you. All the signs have been really good this month, I feel. Very positive, and I like that. We need it, right? We all need this kind of opportunities and things coming in, and we have the time to decide and take care of ourselves and